Gambling stocks just got hit hard yesterday as a new potential COVID breakout in China put pressure on nearby the gambling capital of Macau. Casinos include Wynn Resorts, Las Vegas Sands, and Melco Resorts. They all took losses yesterday because of the news. So, Kenny, are you looking to take a gamble on any COVID trades, or are you still recovering from the Jets' victory?
Well, the win was one people are asking me about, trying to find a reason to buy. There was no reason to buy. See, look at that. When a stock just cannot find a buyer, that's what it looks like. And it just attempted a little rally at the end of the day. But again, all of these stocks, they're getting to points where you're going to get snapback rallies, and they're going to be on our radar when they start reporting earnings. So, right now, we're just going to wait for the volume to come in. If you see what's going on Wynn right now, there's nothing really to talk about. So we don't trade these stocks in the aftermarket. We're looking for volume, my friend.
I know that everybody likes to think that when it comes to financial downturns that you buy alcohol stocks and casino stocks. Look at the tickers of the casinos in 01, 08, 18, 15, 2020. They didn't go up, I promise you. All right, so Mark, are you seeing any money flow into the gaming sector that traders can latch onto for some trades?
Yeah, on Friday we saw, as these stocks were starting to break a little bit, we saw a bunch of paper step in and get short these casinos. I put some of my Profit Revolution people into Las Vegas Sands puts. They were very happy yesterday. Not a lot of paper yesterday in these names, which tells me, and certainly no call buying, which tells me that there could be some continued downside on some of these names. Sands, for instance, really just a few put buys out there and a couple of call sales. That was it. So nothing that should make you feel good about these names. I think they're going to go back from whence they came. And for Sands, that's going to put it right back at $35.
$35. Are you seeing anything else in the technology space, the companies that are trying to take advantage of the legalized gambling in states, the Penn National Gaming, companies like DraftKings, because they seem like shorts to me looking at in this environment. I don't see them catching on. They have very stretched valuations.
They, heading into the kickoff of the NFL season, they got a big buy the rumor, sell the news bump. We saw a lot of basically gambling on these online gambling sites going up. They did, and then they started to fade. Not since then, it's just been dead. And what that tells me is that people are just selling the stock. They don't even care about being long these things anymore. We did see in DraftKings yesterday a trader sell out of the October 15 puts for a win and then buy the 10 puts for October. So that should scare you a little bit. A little bit of put rolling. They bought the October 28 13 puts. Yeah, a little bit of paper, nothing that, when these things blow up, they can really see some volume. But it's when there's less volume in these names from an option perspective that it is usually their worst times. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now in the casino names. The casino names, the online gambling names, they're in for, I think you're right, I think they're in for a world of hurt.
What you can do is you can sell a put on DraftKings, buy a put on DraftKings. That gives you a synthetic short, which then is leveraged on top of DraftKings, which is then leveraged on top of gambling. Look at that, Mark. We just explained how the market works. Eat your heart out, Selena Gomez.
I got a great trade in DraftKings if you like it. I'd buy DraftKings for $7.50. How about the 12.5-10 put 1x2 in DraftKings for about call it 20 cents?
All right.
So you're paying 20 cents to be short DraftKings between $12.5 and $7.5, and then you'd be willing to buy 100 shares of DraftKings for $7.50. I think that would be perfectly reasonable.
Stick around to explain that. Stick around to explain that trade when we do charts by request. We'll ask Voss to take a quick look at DraftKings as well.